having witnessed longevity, right?
Mm-hmm.
You with Bron and you with DT. So what is it you think that has led to that longevity? We talk about Bron a lot, you know what I mean? And how he does what he does and how he prepares and all that stuff. What is it about DT that has had her stay in and stay consistent, you know what I mean? Stay balling like...
She did go vegan, so I don't know, throw that in there.
Plants.
Yeah.
Plant-based.
The short answer.
The earth.
Plants. Works for everything.
Plants.
I think it's similar to what I was saying earlier just about like my own career. But for her, she actually had like a couple injuries, call it like 2019-ish, 20, even some surgeries, I think. And I think for her, the last couple of years, she's really gone all in on like her body and taking care of it and being on point. And that's really hard. I think a lot of people don't understand. It's not just, oh, I'm working on my body now. It's going to turn around. You don't know if it's going to work while you're doing it. And you're having to do so much. I mean, it's just the grind, the mental grind of that discipline of whatever it is, like whatever your magic potion is or magic schedule in this case. Like I would imagine for D, she does, gets up and does like whatever Pilates or stretching or massage, right? The amount of time it takes to get ready just to practice is longer than the actual practice. So that right there, the shift that happens, that's basically what it is. If I were to sum it up, I can clean it up. The amount of time it takes to get ready starts to be longer than the actual time you're working out or practicing or a game. And that right there, like that's tough mentally. That's a different kind of grind because the payoff's not the same.
That's serious.
Like the game goes fast and then you're like, fuck, I got to do it all over again tomorrow.
That is serious right there.
So
that's a fucking great point.
But I think D is just a basketball junkie. She loves it.
You gotta be.
She loves it. And so that's probably been the hardest part for her, I would imagine. We've talked about it a little bit, but I would imagine because the other part of that is you can't be on the floor as much. You can't just go work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right.
Because it's just,
you be feeling it.
That tread on those tires, it's like this thin.
That's hilarious though. Like,
you just can't do it. Yeah. So for a basketball junkie to not be on the floor all the time, and then like I said, having to do fucking Pilates, it's a mind fuck. Yeah, it's a mind fuck.
Did you have to go through that?
The basketball junkie part? I'm not quite on that level.
Basketball junkie. Okay, so that answered my question. The basketball junkie that meets the restrictions on being a basketball junkie.
No, because I'm not on that level.
My left leg don't do that.
So you're not a basketball junkie to be at.
Not with the workouts.
Copy.
I'm more like I'll watch film for. I mean, not literally, but I can watch film for 12 hours. I don't get tired. I can do that. Like that doesn't tire me out.
Yeah, see, I was
40 hours of film. I
will study a whole team. I'll know all the little intricacies. Because really what you're trying to do is just when you get to like the playoffs, like the games where it's going to come down to like a 2-minute span here or there, you're just trying to steal possessions. That's all it is. You're like, let me get an easy shot a couple times. Just because I know that you guys guard it this way, and I'm just going to flip it just a little bit on this one time.
But see, you get that the longer you're in the game, as you start getting older, you go to that. You start, I need to see it. Like, I need to see this happen.
Yep.
Like, don't tell me, don't draw no shit on the board. Like, I need to see, play it out. You know what I mean? This is how we gonna learn this. And at the time, you giving the youngest, you know what I mean? Like, they want to see it too. They don't want to read it. They don't want that shit on paper. They got to see it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you said that because I've dealt with that. I've dealt with that a couple times.
The basketball junkie thing?
The basketball, because I'm a basketball junkie. And like, I'm a gym rat. Like I love being in the gym. And it's like, it almost came a point where you start having arguments with the organizations because they having side meetings on like, yo, get them off the court.
Yeah.
Yo, you go tell them get off. Nah, you tell them get off. It's like,
lie to them. Tell them it's a day off.
Nah, so I'm not getting off. I'm working out every single day. Like, I'm not going to have this game much longer. So I got to utilize this time. And like, I still love to do it. It ain't like you forcing me to do it. I know my body at this point. Like, I know what I need. I know what I need to do.
That's the thing.
I know what I need to do at this point. You know what I mean? I know what I need, my body work. I know what I need, the mental part of it. But as far as on the court, like, I have to be there because this is what's keeping me.
Well, it's going to keep you in rhythm, it's
Yeah.
also going to keep you confident.
Yeah.
And so when somebody has to shift whatever, again, recipe it was to keep them confident and on point, you have to shift that.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
You're done.
It's gonna fuck your equilibrium up,
Yeah,
bro.
man.